The Autodesk Architecture, Engineering, Construction headquarters in Waltham, Massachusetts, implements some of the newest trends in sustainable building.
My name is Charles Rechsteiner. I am a regional facilities manager at Autodesk. My primary job here in Waltham was the owner representative in the integrated project delivery and the delivery of this building here, 1560 Trapella Road. Part of the difference in integrated project delivery, different from design, bid, build, or construction manager at risk, is that you leverage early collaboration. It's a consortium of architect, owner, and contractor, where you bring in a lot of that early focus from contractors and architects, and a lot of collaborative environment you create. And some of the benefits that you see is early design decisions and involvement. There are a lot of examples here at Waltham where you can take a look at some of the design elements in the building and directly point to things that we were able to find in a product like Navisworks with clash detection, taking a look at some of the things that traditionally would have got tripped up in another design approach, where maybe we would have resulted in a change order. So one of the other benefits of using design technology early on to visualize things is running into a beam or there's HVAC and sprinkler pipe, where we're able to, again, visualize this all in our product in Navisworks, find the detections and solve them early on. So the cost savings associated with that, also some of the collaboration brought up front, the pieces came in a little bit differently, where sprinkler pipes and things like that came in with jog sections. It was almost like a jigsaw puzzle. So as a result of all this, believe it or not, we didn't have a single change order on the project. Something I've never experienced before, but everything was, which shortened up the runway and greatly saved us money, which we were able to build back into the building.
Under integrated project delivery, the owner, who was ourselves, our architects Kling Stubbins, and our contractor Tachi Builders collaborated in a process where we made all of our decisions together and we shared the risks of the project, and each of those players was rewarded based on how the project worked out. So we had a budget and a schedule and a sustainability objective, and when each of those things was accomplished, we rewarded the team by paying them their profit in that sense. It was an interesting process because sharing the risk of the project, we felt like created a degree of collaboration and creativity that you don't get in a normal project.
Now this is a new type of contract that's not being implemented in other U.S. or other jurisdictions.
Well, IPD is a pretty new concept. We wrote our own contract based on some theory that has been developed here in the U.S. about alternative project delivery. That contract is starting to get used in other projects. There are maybe 20 or so projects around the U.S. that are IPD based now. And we understand it well enough that we can call this type of project an IPD project as opposed to a construction manager at risk project or a design build project or so forth.
When you mention profits, like how does the owner and builder, designer, how do they realize profits from?
Well, we didn't realize any profit per se, except we obviously profit from the use of the building. We had a budget that we had allocated for the creation of the project. The contract was written in such a way that the profit for the project was correlated with accomplishing specific project outcomes. So there was a pile of profit that was associated for making the project schedule. And when the project opened on time, we paid that profit to the team. And we had a similar objective around sustainability. You can see our LEED Platinum plaque in the background there. Another one around design quality, and another one around our budget, our overall budget. So for example, there was nothing in our contract that prevented our team from spending more money than we had. But had they done that, the first money I would have spent to cover their overage was their profit. So their profit actually provided me as the owner a series of buffers that I could use to absorb any overage in the budget But we didn't have that problem because they wanted to be paid that profit, so they managed the project within the budget.
For ITbusiness.ca, this is Nestor Arellano reporting.